Hi everyone. Hopefully you can see the spelling words to my right. I'm gonna check it after I make this video. I just want to say I miss you so much. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're at least enjoying this time with your family. I cannot wait to get back to school. Hopefully it is in April and I get to see all your faces. But until then, I think this is going to be a really great way to continue our learning at home. Google Classroom was set up by Mr. Berkey. Mr. Berkey is way better at technology than Miss Liberi. We know that, right? So I'm gonna try my best every single day to give you guys a video. I'm gonna start out with like what expectations are, and that hopefully that's helpful. And then you can replay this video and you can like watch this with your family just to know exactly what we're looking for. Okay. So every single day you're going to have spelling like we did in homework, right? We want to get back to somewhat of a routine. And so we're going to expect you to do your spelling. I'm not going to take you through spelling like when I'm on Google Classroom because that's going to be more of like you're writing three times each word. You're going to do alphabetical order. It's more of like what we did for homework. I will explain what the spelling words are every single Monday, so you get to know that. And then the format in the packet is going to be the exact same from homework. Okay, so that's going to be that. Then we're going to move into books. And Miss Liberi snipped each little page to the packet. So that's going to be the expectation is that we're going to go through the book. Miss Liberi is going to model read, go over some words in the glossary and things like that to help support. And then I'm also going to explain when we get to the assignment parts. And then eventually you're going to get to do writing with Mr. Berkey on the books that we're reading, which is super great. Okay. So then so each day you're going to have assignments, right? Just like we did for homework, just like we do for class. You're going to do your assignments and we are going to be able to check them, which is super exciting because then you are going to do them on a separate piece of paper. You can also do it on Google Classroom. I would prefer Google Classroom so I can see it. And then you are going to also have Common Lit, which is still the expectation. Common Lit's awesome. It's going to help you so much. It's giving you a task to annotate every single time so everybody can see it. So we're still going to expect you to do Common Lit, okay? And then you're going to do math with Miss Quigley, which is super exciting, and writing with Mr. Berkey, and you still will have guided reading with Miss Kappas. Miss Liberi is going to do one group of guided reading, but we are going to continue trying to make sure we have different groups so it's on the same reading level and that you're able to really challenge yourself, which is great, okay? So first thing in this lovely introduction video, I'm just going to talk about compound words. So those are going to be our first set. This is a little bit of a review just to get used to Google Classroom, make sure everybody's getting logged on. Compound words, okay? And then Miss Liberi is going to go ahead and tell you when I want assignments to be done after I go through compound words, and then I'm going to explain the two books that we're going to be reading, okay? So compound words, we know that compound words are made up of two words. They're made up of, hopefully you said it, two words. And we take those two words and we put them together. Ooh, my camera. We take those two words, right here, those two words and put them together to make one word, And that one word has a new meaning, right? So the meaning down and town come together as downtown for one word. And that has a meaning, right? I haven't gone downtown Chicago in a really long time. Hopefully I get to go down soon, right? So you're going to make sure that you are writing these words as one word, okay? And those words are going to be downtown, teaspoon, airport, grandmother, snowflake. Hold on, let me scroll. Hopefully you see my screen too. Afternoon, drumstick, baseball, racetrack, handshake. You remember, two words come together and make one word. Awesome. Okay, so that's going to be our compound words for the week. So you're going to go back into our regular routine of 3 times each, alphabetical order, creating sentences using those words. I want complex sentences. We talked about that every single day, right? I know how to do a handshake. I want something a little bit more complex where it's like my cousin and I have created the best handshake where we high five each other 8 times and then dab 4 times. Okay, so I want it to be a little bit more details, right? Awesome. The stories that we're going to be reading, okay, the first one, Three Little Pigs, the Wolf Story. It's a classic, but it's in a different way, okay? So we're going to read the Three Little Pigs, the Wolf Story, and it's going to be through the wolf's perspective. Ooh, super exciting. Then we are going to read, let Miss Liberi scroll. Another version of the Three Little Pigs, and that is called Little Pigs. And we are going to read that version. And then we're going to compare them, which is super exciting. And Miss Liberi, as we go through the week, is going to talk about what is alike and what is different, right? What's alike and what's different for each story. And so that means we're going to compare and we're going to contrast the differences. I'm super excited. Okay, so the very first thing that I want you to do is to go onto your packet and we're going to look at the text, going all the way up, awesome. And we're going to go to the glossary. Ooh, what a juicy text feature, right? We know the glossary supports our understanding of bolded words throughout the text, okay? So our first word that we are going to go over is the word delirious. The word is delirious. The word is delirious. When delirious definition is having confused thoughts and speech, usually as a result of a high fever. Miss Liberi, when I was younger, I got really, really sick with bronchitis and strep throat. And my fever was so high, I became delirious. It was like I was half awake, half asleep, saying things that weren't true, saying things that was happening that just weren't happening. And so my parents were really concerned because I was acting delirious. And so you just kind of speak funny and your thoughts sound confused. And I remember thinking that I was at a pool and I was near water, but I really wasn't. It was the middle of December and it was winter time in Pittsburgh. So Miss Liberi was delirious. The word is delirious. The next word is going to be desperate. The word is desperate. The word is desperate. Having lost hope, suffering extreme need. Sometimes people have the feeling of desperation. They feel desperate and they're willing to do anything to fix a problem or do something, right? And so sometimes if someone is really, really hungry and they haven't eaten in a really long time, they would be desperate for food. They're in extreme need. They were willing to take any type of food. They're like, I am so hungry. They are desperate for food, right? So I'm going to go through the words in the glossary. I want you to read them out loud to yourself. And I want you to, as we do in class, annotate those definitions, okay? Write notes to yourself next to it. Help support yourself. Write a sentence that's going to help in that you can apply the meaning, right? Just like Miss Liberi gave examples for the words delirious and the word desperate. The next word that we have is frostbitten. The word is frostbitten. The next word is inherited. The word is inherited. Next word is modern. The word is modern. Next word is ordeal. The word is ordeal. Next word is quaint. The word is quaint. Oh, quaint. What a cute little word. The next word is sapped. The next word is sapped. The next word is sapped. Nice job. Stay with me. The next word is sturdy. The next word is sturdy. Two more. The next word is unconscious. The next word is unconscious. And our last word in our glossary for this first story is vegetarian. The word is vegetarian. Now, I want you to read this text. And we know that the best way is if we need to, and you know this if you're doing this in guided reading, it's a whisper read. but we want to work on those silent reading comprehension skills, right? And so you can go back to the glossary as often as you need